Hello everyone, my name is PG or TeamAmerica, and this is my Heroic Duels Druid guide for Season 1. You can see that I prefer using the default hero power, Nature's Gift, +2 attack or +2 spell damage this turn. And I use the default Treasure Warden's Insight, choose one, refresh your mana crystals, or summon treants for each mana crystal you have. I think that this is the best setup. I basically just throw in a ton of spells. I have Cycle, I have Solar Eclipses, Speaker. I basically have good spells that will help us cycle or stay alive, and then I also have Swipe. One of the main ways that we win games is by hero power for spell damage, Solar Eclipse, and then Swipe their face, which will do 12 damage face and 6 damage to everything else. Very powerful. Basically, we'll be ramping a lot. We have old Yogg-Saron in here to help out. So, the early games are difficult. Druid is not a tier 1 class, but I've had multiple successful runs without the aid of double time with them. So if you are new to duels, how they work is you choose the first 60 card deck. You play the first game at 20 health. Your health will go up by increments of 5 up to 40 throughout the run. Sorry. And after the first and fifth game, you get access to a passive treasure that will help define your deck. Okay, we are up against another Druid. At the moment, if you're not up against a...
offshoot? Let the stronger of us decide.
Let's see. Like, we basically want ramp. I think we just ditch everything, sadly. Like, if you try... Like, Lightning Bloom Warden's Insight, turn 1 would only give us 1 tree. Not good. Oh. That's unfortunate. Even nature studies helps.
Room to grow.
Alright.
Job's done.
I think I'll just full clear this. Used a decent amount of resources.
Nature speaks through us.
Okay. 4 damage is not insignificant. Want that to get... Like, could ramp a little bit. Like, I want to use this for card draw. Okay, that's a lot of damage coming in. But, okay. Gonna do this. Clear. Refill my mana. My name boom, and then just heal myself. Solar Eclipse again.
Job done.
Okay. He didn't? Yeah, he was supposed to hero power for spell damage first.
Time is of the essence.
Favorite way to finish it off? No. Awesome. Okay. Well, we can't finish him off until next turn.
Farewell.
Because, the cost will go up. So I think I just want to develop as much stats as I can. Get him as low as I can. Make it like he needs to heal and clear our board. I had a maximum of 8 damage that turn. Okay. Now we can do the combo. Throw power for spell damage. Solar Eclipse. Wipe his face. And we're 1-0. Game is letting me see. There we go. Oh, this is why. running Scrying Orb. Yeah, it's just we barely play any minions, so recycling is mostly out of it. Rocket backpacks, minions, running Scrying Orb. We have a lot of spells, so pretty helpful. So after the first 8 games, I think you're offered cards that you can add to your deck. Sometimes you will get offered a bucket with no cards, which is actually commonly the choice. We are looking for the balance bucket mostly and the mana growth bucket because we want swipes and we want ramp. And then also cards are the most important things. This one has swipe, it also has Starfall, which can make it into some versions of the deck. Azure Drake is mediocre, but the swipe is great, so we're taking that. I have no idea why it's called balance, but it is my favorite bucket. But yeah, so the balance bucket, and you want like you want the so the mana growth bucket, you want it when it has multiple ramp spells, like between Nourish, Wild Growth, and Overgrowth. You want it to have 2 of those. And we're fighting the same person again.
Let the stronger of us decide.
I don't know if you keep the lightning. So we can Wild Growth turn 2 because of Ronin Scrying Orb. Is part of why we ditched the Lightning Bloom. Because our curve is basically the same anyway. Because if you were to Lightning Bloom Wild Growth on turn 1, you skip turn 2. It works the same, except we get to have another card in our hand. The Robe of the Magi, or Robe of the Apprentice, is also a good measure, so we need to respect for sure. Ah, that's scary. Okay. Like our life totals are so volatile at this point of the game. Continue ramping. We have 2 cards. Or yeah, we would Nourish for card draw, Guess the Weight is card draw, and Azure Drake is our card draw. But... Hey, Conceited, thank you so much for the 2 months.
Imagine playing Duels for over a month.
Yeah. Gosh, it has been over. Thank you so much. So I think I'm just gonna go for 2 6-drops to put pressure on him. Do I want to draw cards? If I didn't draw Nature Studies there, I was going to Lightning Bloom out Gindra. But drawing 2 cards just... We need stuff to do the next few. Oh, that's easy. Play Gendra,
Nature speaks through us.
draw 3 cards. We're at 8. We're at full health. We're in a good spot. It's very lucky for us to be fighting a Druid in our first 2 games. Specifically the same Druid.
Nature speaks through us.
Bobby, thanks for following. I very much enjoy this Druid deck. I think it's better than the Clowns deck. We have 9 cards. If I play this and draw 2 cards, it's fine. Wait, it's actually not that great. Okay, I didn't, everything's fine.
Room to grow.
I can only do 18. Or I might be able to lethal him next turn. If he doesn't heal or play a taunt, can I kill him?
Behold the rage of the Firelands!
My cards are few.
So let's see. So that's 5 mana, 7 mana. And then I refresh. Yeah, that should be lethal. Then we refresh. Swipe. Attack his face.
Room to grow.
So we were lucky because we started with our ramp, which is what you're always looking for. Is Druid. You want your Lunar Eclipse, maybe, guess the weight and ramp. So Jungle Moonkin is awful, but swipes are great. I think we just take the swipes. Nourish is good, Starfall is mediocre, Twilight Drake. Jungle Moonkin is awful. But the 2 swipes are good enough that we take it. Hopefully we can get some mana growth soon. And hopefully we fight someone else this game. Although maybe not, maybe I don't want that too much. But yeah, typically I understand that we're fighting a Druid and that's very lucky for us. But this deck can get wins against the Warlock and Demon Hunter. It is difficult. Your goal is to get to the second treasure. My last Druid deck right before this, I believe I was 1 and 2. But we managed to get to the second treasure and got Khadgar Scrying Orb, and then we were just able to pop off. Druids they start slow, but they can get incredibly powerful later on. So I think they're one of the more underrated classes. They can power up more so than a lot of the other not tier A classes. swipes and a solar eclipse, we probably have to ditch all this.
Versus Willow.
Like, we have 4 swipes, which makes it a little bit easier to ditch the swipes. We really need the
Witness
card
the
draw and
ways of
ramp.
my forest. Time is of the essence.
Urger, thanks for following. I do enjoy. Like, it's kind of bursty, and it is some healing. Like, 6 armor is a good amount of healing at this point. Actually, I think I just swipe it. Kind of hurts. We have more swipes. Oh no! Okay, that was a misplay. I was thinking that it was gonna trigger the corrupt, but it didn't because they It's very important. I just finished a run with Khadgar Scrying Orb, so I forgot about this interaction. But yeah, like with Ronin Scrying Orb, it has to cost more after the mana cost rises. So I should have just played this card there and taken 3.
Running out of time.
Hopefully it won't make a difference. We do have more swipes in the deck. And I do want these to get corrupt. Wait, that was not my best play. Oh, we only have one 10 card deck. And 10 cost card in the deck. Sorry for getting a little flustered here. Okay. So we get the ramp next turn. We corrupt our cards. We can draw with Azure Drake if we need to. Heal for 12. Heal 8 if we need to. He might have a lot of Cthulhu cards in his hand that he discarded the coin there. So I could Solar Eclipse and make a full board. I'm guessing he has AoE, and he has Ronin, so if he has the Heart of Cthulhu, he would just destroy it. So instead of going aggressive, we're just gonna ramp. I could do 14 damage from. Could I do it this turn? No, I couldn't do it this turn, but soon. His Cthulhu spells only cost 4 because of.
I will break your body.
I'm not sure if this play, like, our mana totals were super awkward. Like, I could have ramped, but then I lose my minion. He has Komox. We can force him to play Komox. Most likely. Go wide, I think. Trying to think. That healing's annoying. Heart of Cthulhu. Heart of Cthulhu. Get rid of the taunt. Okay, now he has to play Komox. I would imagine. Or he could play Maw Cthulhu. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least he drew all of the things, so Sociologist isn't in play. Jay Green, thanks for following me. Okay. He's almost completed Cthulhu. Not ideal for us.
Forbidden rituals, you say?
Unleash me!
That's a little worrisome. The issue is because there is the healing. Okay, so if I were to double swipe... That's too much mana. I can draw first and still double swipe if I want to. I don't want a minion on the board.
Time is of the essence.
There is the 3-mana demon that if he plays it on this, gives it lifesteal, and that's really bad for us. We have 2 outs for lethal, if he doesn't heal. Okay, not anymore. The swipe is lethal. I think I just have to YOLO it with Yogg. If I play this, or I don't kill it off. Like, I don't want anything on the board. We killed him! We did it! Yogg! Praise Yogg! Praise Yogg. That's why he's in the deck chat. I think it's just Greedy Pickaxe. It's one of these two. Let's see, Bubba. Like, I would like more mana ramp. Greedy Pickaxe is pretty crap mana ramp, but mana ramp. Bubba is an okay card. Doesn't really fit our deck that much. Take the Greedy Pickaxe. More solar eclipses would be nice, but I think I just take this balance bucket, get another swipe. 5 swipes are pretty good. We also, most importantly, we made it to our 3rd win, which is what's most important with Druid, guaranteeing us our 2nd passive treasure. The lunar eclipse can help us early game. Kiri is really slow though, as much as I really like him or her. I'll get another swipe. I think we're good on swipes though. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching my Druid guide. If you please subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them. Yeah. Or just leave a comment saying which class you think is the most OP. Whatever you want. Also, you can catch me every day on Twitch at twitch.tv/TeamAmerica.
Omu versus Lillian.
I don't actually mean you any harm, but there's no other way.
If he doesn't have recycling or evolving elixir, we should be in good shape. I'm just full mulliganing for our 3 ramp cards. He did not get any of them. Ever changing elixir. Alright, we have a 5 mana ramp card. Oh, this is gonna be exhausting. I don't. Rogue with ever-changing elixir or recycling are both very powerful because they're basically just like this guy is just throwing out 2-drops, and with recycling, your hero power basically becomes heal 1 every turn and do 1 damage random minion. It's like a combination of mage and like standard mage and druid. God, he has a kill gun.
Room to grow.
The reason I have to trade is because if you don't kill the 2-drop, it evolves into a 3-drop and it can get out of control. Right, we get to drop. We get to ramp. I will probably ramp with the Nourish as well to get to the Cenarian Ward. I don't think I can afford to.
Almost out of time.
Really is taking his time. Can't believe he has Killbane for Kingsbane. So this is a beast. If we get a swipe, we probably full clear. I'm just gonna swipe his. Too much damage. Maybe I just draw now. If it's I can just Cenarian Ward. Ideally, I would want a Solar Eclipse with it, I feel like. Because I don't think 1 minion's going to be enough to stand up to him. If he doesn't have healing, our 5 swipes with spell damage are enough to kill him. Please don't make a Big Daddy Edwin.
I'm almost out of time.
Okay, looks like he didn't get bears. Well, I mean, that seems nice of him, giving us time. I can't believe he shadow stepped that. Worse. Like a 6-mana 5/7 evolving into a 7-drop is good for him.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Have to combo that.
I'm almost out of time.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Oh my god, he took the damage. Oh man. Not the sharpest man.
Room to grow.
Just clear all this out. He still gets his 4 mana 7 drop. He also forgot to attack at all with the 3/5. We have to get a turn where we can play card draw. Okay, like he has to play the Grand Empress here. If he doesn't, like he has 8 cards in his deck and 2 of them are tickets. This is like the combo he's been trying to get. My god, he's doing something else. This guy has some plan, and I can only hope for his sake that it's glorious. Because right now it just seems off. Okay, well now he has to heal or he's gonna die next turn to a swipe in his face. Oh, we have our 12 damage combo for the next turn. I think our matchups have just been super lucky. Outside of, well, the Warlock matchup. Okay, so this is what he's been going for. This was the combo that he has spent all game setting up. You have a 4 mana Grand Empress. You can play it and draw all the spiders.
Come, friend. Let's see what
But no, he just wants. Oh my god. Sir, you're going to die.
Welcome to my web.
I'm almost out of time.
He's so greedy. These are actually good buckets, but you want to keep your deck as thin as possible typically. So it would basically have to be like wild growth, overgrowth, overgrowth for me. They're taking it here. Over no more please. Because no more please is basically 0 mana draw card. We've been lucky with our matchups. I don't think that last guy's deck was bad. I think he played absolutely horrible.
says Willow.
Just a warning. I have a black thumb.
Witness the ways of my forest.
But you can keep a swipe maybe for like... we got 5 of them. We just want our ramp.
Salutations.
Anything I do is gonna mess up my ramp, my curve, so I just don't play anything. Because I don't want to nature studies because that makes wild growth cost 1.
You are not the boss of me.
Wait, why didn't he hero power? Could his hand have been all, like... He clearly had a card he was willing to discard. And should have been willing to discard. I take it.
The land serves me.
New ramping. Okay, we are getting very lucky that we are fighting a very kind opponent here. Do I want to put a 6 drop down? Or do I want to draw 3 cards? I'll draw. And ramp. Oh, we can still play the Moonglade Portal next turn. No! He countered my greedy pickaxe. The monster. He's only discarded 1 card, I think. Gosh. Who runs this card?
The gates are open.
Okay, we need some... We need some cycle here. Dirty rat. Not gonna. I don't think I'll go trans this game.
I will break your body.
Or maybe I will. We gotta go trans this. How far am I off lethal?
Room to grow.
How much? What was he at? He was at 28 and we just killed him. The power of spell damage, chat. And YouTube. Wow, these are not good for us. It is never mummy magic. If we get a Malago, Scepter of Summoning can be okay. Book of Wonders typically is underappreciated. But literally, we need like more Yogg. Like even more Yogg doesn't really make Scepter of Summoning good. It's basically only we need to get like lucky with a Ragnaros or a Lich King bucket or something. We do cycle a lot, so we will see a lot of the scrolls. Typically, they're good. The issue is you usually do want a minion on board. If you're cycling this hard. But I think it is just Book of Wonders. Because the others just don't help us. I see as our Drake's do. Draw, Draw isn't a terrible bucket. Wrath is okay. We still need a mana growth bucket at some point. This deck isn't gonna scale that well. We can't do disgusting things with it, but I mean, a lot of duels is just getting as far as you can. I do not know if you can have too many swings. Especially like if you hit any ramp. Like once we hit 5 mana, we basically have Flame Strike. Plus Fireball. It's pretty insane.
Omu versus Stelina.
I never thought I'd see this class.
I think we just ditch everything. We're looking for our 3 ramp cards. We need ramps so bad. We got some ramp, but it doesn't come online for too long. We do guess the weight in our starting hand is ideal. We got our Book of Wonders. Okay, he's got goggles. That's a little worrisome.
Time is of the essence.
I don't know how that actually works with the scroll. If anyone's wondering.
They will never catch me.
The guess the weight. But like all 3 cards costed 5, so absolutely no science was done there. Okay, well we ramp. You can hear still hero power next turn at least.
Let me work my magic.
Master of magics.
I'm gonna... I missed out on a treant because I didn't attack first. I would have gotten a treant. So that was an order lull.
Magical.
But yeah, I mean, one thing that I really enjoy about Duels is it's very, like, if you look hard enough, you can almost constantly find mistakes that you make just because there are so many factors in play all the time. Because, like, Greedy Pickaxe and Warden's Insight, those cards are more powerful than things that you'll see in Standard. And there's more interactions that you have to account for than you would normally. Even though that one is relatively simple.
From the void I come.
Okay.
You don't pick the wand, silly.
Okay. I'm gonna tank the damage. I don't think I need to play any.
This power. Do you see what must be done?
Our max health is 35. This is a risk. Just hopefully he can't kill me. It's pretty hard to kill me with 5 mana and 17 life. I do wish I had that other treant. Well, actually, no. Well, the other treant, it would have changed my last play, but he, it still would have died to that Guard Shatter Mystic. But yeah, Demon Hunter is bust. Like, I was legitimately terrified that he was gonna have the ability to kill me. Ticketus. Pretty good 6-drop. He's mousing over it. He seems frustrated. I'm basically happy whenever I don't get the 2-3. Oh, Murloc. Oh, looks like Ticketus might be dead.
This power is
I mean, I don't think he's gonna be able to do 23 damage. I've got 18 on board.
I'm short on time.
It's actually close on what his decision is. Blade Dance would be devastating for us. He could have attacked first.
Evil cannot hide from me.
And life. We got 14 plus 6. We can only go up to 20.
nature speaks through us.
So we're probably dead. So this is... He needs 2 damage from the cards in this hand, outside of this. All he needs is for the cards in his hand to add. Yeah, that's 3 damage that we're dead.
Such a beautiful.
Oh my god. Yeah. We had so many out. I went, not so many out, but like swipe. We had 5 swipes that were all lethal. The amulet, I think. Or actually just the swipes. Just the swipes were lethal. But we had 5 of them. This is difficult. I don't really want him to draw a card. This just rotates a card. I'll take balance. Not a good bucket for us. Wins are gonna be tough to come by with our... Like, we basically need our Book of Wonders to do something wonderful. It almost helped us last game.
versus Elusia.
Are you a teacher or a shrub? Why, look. It's the
Very rude.
mysterious Lady Baron.
Basically, unless he's Mind Blast Priest, we should be good. We have our Wild Growth and our Greedy Pickaxe.
Ah, it's you.
Hopefully he plays a minion. What am I hoping for? The concern is that that is Oh My Yogg. Is there any way for me to test for that?
Room to grow.
He has double time. Okay, it's eye for an eye. We can ramp next turn. The double time actually makes this an incredibly difficult matchup. Is that a minion from his deck? Cover a copy of a minion in your opponent's deck. Our minions are actually mostly premium. Hey, that next one could heal us. 50-50. Dog.
Room to grow.
Okay, we're gonna have to take advantage of our... mana advantage. He appears to be having troubles with too much value.
Room to grow. Room to grow.
Let me change your mind.
Nourish or Guess the Waiter are the best top decks for us. Drake is also fine. I don't think I need to do that yet. I probably want a Solar Eclipse and Aryan Ward next turn. Right. I mean, him taking this, not great for us.
Dance, puppet, dance.
We will be able to deal with it. I mean, what we got going on is a little bit better than what he just stole. Hopefully he doesn't have Shadow Word Death. Or Shadow Word Ruin.
No.
Or Initiation. still afforded me the ability to hero power its face. We have our 12 damage swipe set up.
Your mind is not your own.
Another one?
Dance, puppet, dance.
Okay. Oh, we won. Well, unless he has a 0 mana minion that does damage. Okay. Don't. Okay. Don't kill my minion. Okay. Ramp beat double time. So that's good. Power of priest. Or power of druid. Let's see. Probably Hyper Blaster. We don't really have too much that Gnomish Army Knife is gonna help with. Blade of the Burning Sun is okay, but it's not as good as Hyper Blaster. The Mire Keeper is okay. Forest Warden Omu is us, which is okay, but it's not as good as No More, please. Just we're keeping our deck thin. We don't have the ramp that we want, but we are just gonna make do with what we have for this run. Making our deck worse over time isn't gonna help us.
Omu versus Stelina.
I never thought I'd see this class.
All transfer students are welcome.
Almost like we need our ramp. Warden's Insight is great, but like we need ramp so bad. Like, Greedy Pickaxe is terrible, but in our situation, it helps. From this swamp, okay. I mean, we don't really play that many minions, so not a huge concern for us.
I'm short on time.
You don't pick the one.
I'm actually pretty impressed with how much Greedy Pickaxe is actually going to benefit to this. I'm gonna trade with their face. It feels it's dangerous for sure, but I think keeping the Lunar Eclipse for 2 damage is worth it.
Is it cold in the shadows?
I didn't think of that.
Freezing or like, oh man, that's unlucky. That was unlucky. Oh, there's a good chance we're gonna have to Solar Eclipse Moon Touched Amulet. I wonder why I didn't play the other one.
Room to grow.
A lot of damage coming in. I think it's unlikely for him to finish us off next turn, but it is very possible.
Room to grow.
Okay, I'm gonna heal. For 8.
Room to grow.
I'm not sure how we're gonna win this game though, without help from a Book of Wonders. Yeah,
All I see is
this guy is
All I see is weakness.
pretty strong. Oh my god, he didn't attack our face.
We're with
So I may have missed one damage phase. No, I would have had the coin. And then I wouldn't have been able... But I think I had to do it in this order. Because I needed the mana discount on swipe.
Hide behind yourselves. I will still find you.
Ouch. Cenarian Ward is a nice card.
Faith is my mirror.
Job's done.
Uh-oh. Okay. That's nice. That's not nice.
Thank you so much.
Hey, that's a win. That's a win. That's a win, right? That's a win.
Thank you.
Will is my weapon. Time for summer break.
These games are so close. Still no overgrowth. I think we get a tier treasure after. Or, that was our tier 2 treasure, was it? So I don't think we can get a Book of the Dead or anything.
Omu versus Stelina.
I never thought I'd see this class.
All transfer students are
Language
welcome.
hacker. What's he doing playing duels? I thought he was achievement hunter.
Hello. Will this fight be on the test?
You get passive treasures after the 1st and 5th game. There is a, let me see.
I'm short on time.
There's a developer's insights talking about, when you get a active treasure from pool 1 after 3, 9, and 13, and out of pool 2 with, like, the Hyper Blaster and stuff after games, I think I want to kill that.
Time is of the essence.
I still get the ramp next turn anyway.
Room to grow.
Job done.
After games 7 and 11.
Job's done.
You have to read this one.
Gonna need healing, probably. I can't let him get the card draw.
Room to grow. Room to grow.
He doesn't. He won't have a way to buff it. Can agree. It does tell him that it's not freezing trap though. Like he doesn't. So I made it so he didn't have to play around anything. And he gets the heal. But he would have gotten the heal anyway.
Yikes.
Ouch. My face. I think he missed attack. Okay, so I can definitely play Cenarian Ward next turn if I want to. I wouldn't be able to... I would have to, like, hold on until turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Sit back. Did I play Cenarian Ward this turn? No. Like, I'm forcing him to attack into Gendra here. I think he may have misordered his previous. Yeah, like, any damage he sends into not my face is a win for us.
I'm short on time.
Why would he use the philosophy? If he's gonna trade, he shouldn't have used his philosophy. Okay, if I don't do anything, I can double Cenarian Ward next turn. If that card in his hand is Locust, what would that card be?
Time is of the essence.
I can get 2 8-drops next turn. The question, like, he doesn't have spells that do damage, really.
I like to think they teach me.
Rise to the challenge!
Room to grow.
The time is now!
So the issue is if that's Book of the Dead somehow. Book of the Dead crushes this play. What's that?
Such a beautiful shoe.
Time for
Yay! We did it! Oh, so it was a Sunshard Lapidary. I think the greed was the right play there. I do think it was. So we could party portal. I don't know if we've really needed hard removal. We haven't played a lot of warlocks though. I would not recommend picking party portal most of the time, but I think we can get away with it here. Like, our deck is all spells, and the other two treasures I don't think help us out that much. 2 mana hard removal, the vampiric things is really good, but our deck doesn't have a lot of ways to put on pressure. So the vampiric things is probably better, but I think it's close enough that it's okay to experiment this round. Yeah, again, I just want to thank you guys for watching the guide. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and be sure to check me out on YouTube or on Twitch every day at twitch.tv. Shout out to all of the live Twitch viewers watching us on Twitch right now, watching the making of this video. Super appreciate you guys hanging out. Actually, typically at this point in the runs, in my guides, I've gone into normal Twitch. I'll still describe my plays, but I'll start interacting with chat as I normally do, rather than another hour of not interacting with chat.
I have a black thumb.
I'll try and describe my plays a little bit more so, though. You don't want me to break character? We're looking for our ramp, as we always do. Nature studies is like ramp. So far we have been bailed out by a Yogg kill. We fought the same Druid in our first 2 games. What other unbelievable stuff has happened this run? I don't think we've gotten like super bailed out by Book of Wonders yet. Or ramp. None of these are ramp.
Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence.
But why is the rope already coming? Oh, it's bugged.
Room to grow.
Yeah, I see. The rope is on the right side of the screen. And there's the music, and our turn will continue for the rest of the normal time.
You are not the boss of me. They're not trapped. They're my
You guys joke, but it is a small indie company. We're gonna be taking damage. Give no ramp. The swipe is nice, but
Room to grow.
we have to turn off the card draw. Very defensive swipe, but we're at 30 health. He plays it, we can just attack him. Like, taking 1 damage a turn isn't very scary.
Room to grow.
The mana ramp would be really nice next turn. Can do that for draw next turn. Or do I do it for draw this? If I do it for draw this turn, we're full of cards.
The land serves me.
Which will also be the case next turn, but I'll be able to play one of the cards I draw, probably. Or next turn I can go Lightning Bloom, Solar Eclipse, and Ward. So, Lightning Bloom to 10 mana. Solar Eclipse. I want gold.
Room to grow.
Put some soul into it.
That's unfortunate.
Room to grow.
We lose this for the kill. I don't think his kill max is that big.
Put this. Put some soul into it.
So I can play Fury. Hero power for spell damage. This there. Then swipe his face.
Job done.
I see your weakness.
I think I might actually solar flip for sword again. Like, I'm forcing him to have removal on removal on removal. Okay, he's probably got kill marks by now. Wait, don't they normally come in the other order?
Room to grow.
This is why I was considering starfalling nothing. Doomsayer took out an 8-drop. Ask me, that's a success.
Nature speaks through us.
That. Oh my gosh.
Job's done.
We're gonna have to do something GOG or something.
You are not the boss.
It's just a tough matchup. And we also need to hope that, like, Killmox is his last card. Along with Mob within. Book of Wonders giveth, Book of Wonders taketh away. Do I ever? Yeah, there's no way I can slow down and try and fatigue them. There's the Kilmox.
Forbidden rituals, you say?
Job's done.
I'm trying, like, Yog's gonna have to do some serious lifting. Okay, well now he's gonna have to do serious lifting and all. If he didn't heal this turn, I felt like we had Okay, Yogg. Do we stay in this game? Whatever happens, we have enough attack to kill Kilmox. Do I even have enough cards in my deck?
Time is of the essence. Room to grow.
Job's done.
Kilmox can't actually damage himself, his owner though.
Grant me wings.
He has infinite check clicks, we can't win.
Some wilt.
There was still the possibility of fatiguing him, I think. If he didn't have infinity check clicks. The Doom was costly. The Doomsayer was also costly. Hey, Language Hacker, thank you so much for the raid.
Versus Stelina.
I assume the run didn't go too much better after our game. But thank you so much for the raid. If you guys enjoy any Hearthstone content, whether it be... I can type this. Standard. Battlegrounds, duels, achievement hunting. Check out Language Hacker. For the raid. I'm just happy that I was able to... Well, I got lucky in my first 5 games. The Book of Wonders has been
Short on time.
not great.
Hello. Will this fight
So the issue, Archie, is that the minion has lifesteal, so even if it misdirects and hit his face, it does 0 damage to him. Even if it, like, would set him to 0, you still get the lifesteal effect afterwards. You might think that's stupid, and you would be right. I can use this for removal next turn. Or this turn.
Time is of the essence. Room to grow.
Okay, and we're back. Very defensive play there. But I really don't like dying. And I believe that if we stay alive long enough, we will win this game.
Room to grow.
We might heal ourselves next turn with Moonblade Portal.
You won't get far. You won't get far.
A lot of damage coming in. In Lunar Eclipse and Blade Portal.
None shall.
Room to grow.
He's low on cards, which is our only saving grace right now. If we get the Cenarian Ward, we should be in pretty good shape. Even just like the amulet, touched amulet, help us. We need him. If he doesn't get reload, we're in good shape. Oh, we're gonna need to swap. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. Going with line. Pulls 2.
I will fence
We'll draw 3 next turn. 15 life is not safe territory. Keep in mind he is from the swamp. So, I can't just trade off this one without him getting a 1/1.
I'm short on time.
But yeah, I know I wasn't responding to chat much earlier, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. You know, if you attack that, you lose your Grim. The Grimmer. Oh, he doesn't. This kind of stinks for us. I could ramp. No, I can't ramp. But he's in top deck mode.
I didn't think of that.
Hey, he didn't play a card. Awesome. Arian Ward, awesome.
The land serves me.
Room to grow.
We're even on health. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god. It's awful, chat. The absolute nightmare. Is there a way we can kill him? We only have 8 mana. I think I just have to Siberian Ward. Pray. But we're probably dead. He needs 8 more damage. Okay, come on. Okay, we need these fireballs to hit our 8/8 on the board.
You won't get far.
That's 20. Okay.
Is it cold in the shadow?
Ugh. Most. Wait. Yeah, I can only do 12 damage. You guys see lethal? How is it lethal? Why can't I see lethal? How am I gonna cast Swipe twice? I only have the first spell discounted.
Time is of the essence. Job done.
How did 4 people miss that? He has to play not too many cards. Okay, that's lethal. Ah. Could I have gotten any... Wait. We could have won! He could have lost by making me draw cards there. But yeah, alright. Well, that's it for this run. We missed out on the second treasure, which hurt us a lot. Like, Khadgar Scrying Orb, Double Time, both incredibly powerful. We never got the ramp that we were looking for. But we were still able to put together a solid run with Druid, not a top class. So thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment with any questions, and if you prefer this Druid archetype or if you prefer the Clown Druid archetype. And watch me every day on Twitch, twitch.tv. Thanks for watching.